Hello, this is Resilan Bearcat, and welcome to City Skylines 2.
Okay, we're back in Saddle Rock with episode 2 of Economy 2.0. Now, the purpose of today's video is just we're going to continue playing the game. We're going to see if we can get level 5, maybe level 6. I don't know if I can get that far in the time that we have. We're going to crank the speed and let it go. And we're just going to continue adding things very slowly to our game. Now, in the last video, boy, words, they're difficult sometimes. In the last video, I posed the question, do you think this is too hard? I put a poll up, do you think it's too hard? We'll see how people respond to that. But in that, I kind of at the end of the video, talked a little bit about my experience. My very first game that I started after the patch, I went bankrupt. By the time I got to Grand Village, I was out of money and really was just, playing with bankruptcy. It wasn't a matter of, don't believe it was even salvageable. But I had played the game the way I had played the game, before. I just came in here, and as I got each new level, I added whatever it was they were asking for. In this game, I ignored what I unlocked. I've got all kind of stuff unlocked, and basically the only thing we have is a school, a water tower, a cemetery, and a medical clinic. I'm not sure where the medical clinic is. Oh, it's right there. That's all I've added. I mean, this is a transformer station. I'm importing things. I've not added any other services. If we look at my budget here and we go to services, you'll see electric, water, healthcare, education. And I've turned the slider down to 50% on everything that I can. We've got a little bit more on water, but healthcare 50%. We've turned it down as far as we can. I do think healthcare and death care, especially the cemetery costs, are just outrageous. In a game and the size, this scale factor, I will just say it again: $45,000 a month for the cemetery, which is just that's way too high, especially given the amount of money that they give you. That needs to be addressed. It's too high. On the other side of things, though, I do think the game is playable. And it is more challenging. You do have to think about things. So this is where I was going to come into. Just a little bit of thing. We come over here to our city happiness thing. What's making them unhappy? We're going to address some of the things that make them unhappy. Right now, lack of entertainment and unreliable healthcare coverage is what's making them. The healthcare coverage is probably due to the fact that I don't have only one ambulance is running. Or in maintenance. What is that all about? So I think we could use we can up the budget on that a little bit, but that's going to cost us some money. So if we look at our budget, we're making money. So let's go ahead on the services, and let's come over here to our healthcare. Let's see if we can do something about let's go up to 75% instead of, I can't do 75%. So let's go to 80%. That'll be good enough. So let's see, 114. 150. So we're talking about 36,000 increase on 30%. But let's do 80% and see what that does. So we'll let that run along. We come in here now. Look at that. Unreliable healthcare coverage is now just a -1 instead. Now let's play around with something. I am curious. That's part of the game, what we're doing right now. Let's go into the budget again. Let's take the budget for services to 90%. Or we'll go to 90%. I'm willing to bet the 1 disappears. We'll give it a minute and see if that disappears. Maybe not. And I was thinking maybe it would go. Nope, it does not. Oh, now what we're going to do. Of course, we're not making near as much money now. That's an issue. Services, healthcare, death care, 100%. We'll let that run along for a second. And we've still got unreliable healthcare coverage. Kind of curious what that's all about. I do need to upgrade this road. That might involve moving the medical clinic and then upgrading this road. Move the medical clinic over here to the side. Or use Move It to move things. If I move this, what would it cost? It costs $15,000 to move it. Interesting. Expensive, considering what my budget is like. But I can't upgrade this road unless I do move these things around a little bit. We'll probably use Move It to do that and then fix things up. That is one of the benefits of having Move It. But we'll come back in here. Did the thing go away? No, it didn't. So unreliable healthcare coverage, something is causing that. It could be road access, it could be other things. We're going to go back down to Let's from the budget standpoint go back to 70% and see what we do at 70%. So we know at 100% it didn't change. At 50% it was a -4, but at 70% it's a -2. I can live with a -2. Now, lack of recreation options. Let's see if we can do something about that. So what I want to do is we need a park. I don't know what the different parks are. $6,000 a month for this. Campsite, $30,000, $6,000 a month, $10,000, $2,000 a month, a small park. Let's put in some parks. So I think, now I am curious, what does the playground cost? $24,000 adds $2,500 a month, gives plus 10% well-being in the area. Now the nice thing about this is, look at this. I can put this thing over here. I can even put it on the other side of the road. That's pretty cool. I do like that change. There's an area, there's a radius, and you can put this thing anywhere in the radius. So we can come up here and put a playground over here. We can put an alleyway in here and put it on the other side. We could just put it back in here and have a little road. That's what we'll do. We'll put it in there. Then we need a path. And what we'll do is we'll come down through here and put a path through here. Path down through there. There we go. And that's kind of nice. Let's come back over here and get this path and bring it over here and join it up right there. Very good. We now have a playground. All right. Now, did that do anything for our lack of entertainment? No, not really. I was wanting to see, but it did increase the well-being. So let's do a park in this area. We need some entertainment options. So a small playground and a small park. I won't put both of them over here. This is kind of going to go along with the playground here. I'm going to put a playground at 2,000, small playground 1,000 a month. Put this right here beside the path, kind of part of this whole complex right here. Now let's see if we can bring the, oops, not that. We don't want any of that. Let's go back over here to this path. Okay, this path is what we want. And it won't join up there, but we'll bring the thing down like this. Okay, so we got a path that comes in there. I wish we could join the path to this, but without using anarchy, I cannot. Let's see. Okay, now I don't like that manicured grass look, so let's get our bulldozer and let's take all of this stuff off and just do the decal filter. Clean this off. Present. No, I want surfaces. Surfaces. Okay. I want that surface off. That looks good. I really think I like that one. Let's take that off. More of a natural area. Okay. Wonder if I could draw a surface in. I don't know if I have a way. I don't think I may not have the spaces filter. I don't know that the bulldozer. There is a mod. I've seen people do it in various different things where you can add in some stuff. So we've added that in. What does that do? Okay, now we're not getting abundance of entertainment. So adding those two things created abundance of entertainment. So our happiness is now, we're good. There's no reason to add anything else. Let's look at our budget just to see what we're doing on services. We've got parks and recreation at $3,000 a month. That's not bad. Why is landscaping at $11 for the month? That's interesting. Okay, interesting. But hey, that's in there. Now then, what's next on the happiness thing? They're pretty happy. High taxes, unreliable healthcare coverage because we got that turned down.
Thank you, Professor.
I'm pretty good though. I'm plus on the happiness. They're happy. We don't have to do anything else. We're 2,000 people. So now we can think about some more expansion. And part of what we want to do with another section of expansion. Let's fix this right here while we're here. Do I just want to move? I got to think about if I just want to move this over to the street, then I can upgrade this road. I don't think I like where it's at. So I'm going to move it. I'm going to use move it to center this up right there. Give me enough room there. Great. And I'm going to move it again here and take this and I'm going to make that go to there. And then we'll grab this and pull it back here as well, like that. Okay. Oh, oops. Stop. Okay. Let's do a road upgrade. We'll come here, do a road upgrade. We'll replace. It's not going in. It's trying to snap to those things, which I don't want. Let's turn off all the snapping. Here we go, look at that. Beautiful, I got it upgraded. I like it. Okay, now then, I gotta move it back on. And take this and move this back over here against the road. Okay, nice. It's good. Okay. With that in place, look at all of the demand I have for various different things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little office complex right down here. And, oh, wait a minute. Before we do that, I was told, I had a comment from one of my viewers that stone mining doesn't require any special area. It can be set up anywhere, and he is correct. So what I'm going to do, let's go ahead and come down here. I want to set up in this area right here, a stone mine. I'm going to back this off about 2 blocks here. Put this to here. That to there. Let's see. And that to here. Let's see. What I'll do is put this to here. Here. So what we're just going to do is going to fill in this area right in here. I want to leave about 1.5 out there, there. Have any snap twos turned on. Okay, there we go. So that's going to be stone mining. And then what we'll do, surfaces filter. We get everything. Take those trees out of there. Take that out of there. Alright, now what we're going to do is the stone mine. Okay, now wait a minute. Just come to here. Bring this out of here. I'm going to back this off a little bit more right there because I want to put another row of trees. We're going to put some, I think we'll put spruce around this one. To delineate something's different about it. There we go. I want to go back 2 though, not 1. I need to move all of these just a little bit further off the road so that we've got. I don't want to move that far. I don't want that to come up. So let's put it right there. Okay, go. Oh, much. There we go. Very good. So now then, let's bring some trees. Do some planning around here and detailing. We're going to do spruce. I'm going to do 2 rows of. I'm going to try to put in 2 rows of spruce. Put it line. I bet. Line tool. 10 yards, 10 meters. Okay. We will. That there. There. Go. And then let's see. Put one right. Oh, wait a minute. Up. Up. Right, the line tool. These trees down through here. Look at that. It doesn't want to put those in. What we'll do is use the spot tool and see if I can sneak them in here manually. I did. Get them in there. Okay. And we'll bring the line down through here. Sneak it around this corner. Let's see. Let's go to a curve tool. And I missed a tree or a bush, right? And okay, we've got a street tool at the moment. Let's see, I need to Curved tool. There we go, and just draw in a few more right around the corner here. And we'll just go and manually place these right on the like that. Okay. Just delineate a little bit that's different. I think that looks pretty good. You can see we've got all the little things around here. So very good. We've got a little bit of industrial demand. Our commercial demand has come back. We've got some office demand. So down here in amongst the commercial, now we're going to put a little bit of office. I'm not going to zone in much office, and we're definitely not going to zone a huge area like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a 3x3. And on the other side of the street, I'm going to put a 3x4. And we'll see when those fill in a little bit. Oh, we got to go back to turn the game back on. Oh, well, look at that. It filled in very quickly. In fact, both of them did. But that did take the demand down quite a bit. Now we need more living space. So what I'm going to do is down here behind the medical clinic, we're going to put some more houses. What we'll do is we'll bring the road, bring the regular straight tool, and oh, that's overlapping. Surprised by that. Huh. I'd have thought that would fit. This does not fit, does it? Huh, okay. Oh, it must be in there pretty tight. Let's see what I can do about that. On a road to come down through here. Okay, we'll just come down to here. Doesn't like anything about that road that I upgraded, does it? Let's try this right here. I'm going to stop the game for a second because I don't like making these kind of changes when they're here. I'm going to take that road out, which of course makes everything unhappy. I'm going to try to draw it back in. Let me draw it. I wonder, okay, let's take this street out. What we'll do is use move it, and move this, and move this. We're just going to take for the moment. Okay, now then, let's see if we can draw the road back in. The road goes in there pretty quickly and easily. Move it out here and put the medical clinic back up against the item. And then this right here, let's see if that reconnects itself. Does not. Okay. That is actually a problem. So let's take this right here and using the move tool, see what we can do about. See what I'm going to do. I'm going to just move it completely. Where can I put it? Actually, I'm going to come over here behind these houses. I think I'm going to stick it right here, right where you first come into town. Cost me a little bit of money to do this, but that's okay. We'll let that connect right there. Okay, let's see if the game fixes itself. Yeah, it does. Okay, very good. And with that, what we can do, grab this, come down to here, along behind this, do that right there. Okay. And then that gives me some places down in here. I can build some houses. We can then, I'm going to put a road down through here. I think I do, if it'll go. And it won't go because of water tower. We're going to leave, so we're not going to put the road in there. This might be something. Let's see if we do this road here. Let's if I do, it still won't go through there. Interesting. If I do it on that side, it does it. If I do it there, we'll connect to there. I'm just gonna put an alley down through here like this, and then what I will do, commercial things, just an alley coming down here. All right, and then now we can do some Back over to here. Low rent housing. There'll be a lot of housing here. But it will be some low. But one thing there, one thing there. What are the upgrades for this? It stays on there. That has to be at, oh, that'll go around nicely right there. So I got some place to put some other housing in here. So we're going to put some low rent housing here as well. Oh no, we don't think that big. Stop it. Let's see. Get out of there. Let's start over on that. We want this to come in here, but we don't want anything anywhere near that size. So let's put this one in first. That zone's in, then we'll put that one. I just want two small things. Okay, very good. That'll be the low rent housing. Now then. Let's check the happiness and see what we got. High taxes is good. We're fine. We're nearly 200,000 a month in profit. So that means we're making money to do things with. Now, I do believe, because of the crime, you know, it's interesting. They're not complaining about the crime. You'd think they would be, but they are not. I look at the happiness thing. So if I bring this up, crime is not a... It's just not a factor. So happiness, parks and recreation, healthcare coverage.
That's not exactly what an increased death rate measures.
Be in the middle. Okay.
If everybody is dying,
very good. So we're just doing all that. Now, I'm pretty much done with this section. I could put some more industry in here. Let's check the city population. Gotta think about this. 20% unemployment. Yikes. We do need to do something about this. We need to think about some jobs. Based on the factor, population, death rate, employment. Let's see. Household wealth. Do I have the education levels and job information? That should be somewhere. Workplace availability. There we go. Undereducated or uneducated, poorly educated, educated, well educated, highly educated. Okay. That's the workplace distribution. We've got a lot of poorly educated and educated. Some educated, poorly educated quite a bit. We just need more jobs all the way around. So I tell you what we're going to do. We got a little bit of demand here. But let's fill in a little bit more that we can do. We're going to come over here. Let's see if we can... We'll put a 3x3 there. We'll probably take, and we'll put a 3x4 there. Okay, those will fill in. That took the demand out. That for the commercial, I'm going to come down here, put in a couple of items there. And just one big building. I wonder what that's going to be. Nice. That got rid of the commercial demand. Now the industrial demand, we're going to fill in a little bit more here on the industrial. We don't have a lot of industrial demand. What we'll do is just fill in one block. That will probably knock that out of there as well. Now we do have the ability to control what we bring into the city as far as some of the production. The production tab we have available, so we can see we are producing a massive amount of textiles. Exporting these things. Carrots we're producing, so we got surpluses of grain, chickens, carrots, the textiles. We've got a little surplus here. We're bringing in some of, from a deficit standpoint, we've got some of the things, material goods. So if we come down here and we look at things with the stuff that we're producing, we are overproducing this food. We're importing this item right here, convenience food. You need chickens and grain. So let's see if any of these things are convenience foods. That's material. That's vehicles. That's metals. Don't know what that is yet. That's furniture. So doesn't look like we got anything that's there. Also doesn't look like we did a whole lot toward our demand, does it? What was this now? Metals. That's food. And we could change our tax rate to try to incent something to come in. Which would be interesting. If we go to taxation, we go to industrial. We could say convenience store foods. Let's try this. Where is convenience foods? Convenience food. We will lower the taxes on this. We subsidize that. I want to see now if we zone in some of this, if we get convenience foods and stuff. We're going to put a zone in here. And a number of plants that are coming in. This should produce a whole bunch of jobs. Just what we're looking for. And I want to see what we get here. It'll be very interesting to see if we get convenience foods on one of these plots. Pharmaceuticals, alkenes cracking, patty bite. That might be convenience foods. And little boxes. Don't know about little boxes. That seems to be to me more forestry products. That's the one specialized industry that we can do right now that we don't have. That's plastics, concrete, minerals. Okay, let's see what we have here. Little boxes. Plastic. They're convenience food. We did get some convenience food. Petrochemicals. That's still under construction. So now that we got that in here, let's go into our city economy, back to our taxation and industrial. Convenience foods, which we were subsidizing. We want to make that 12%. Bait and switch. We got you to come in. Now we're going to tax you. That is pharmaceuticals. Okay, well that's not too bad, all things considered. I'll take that. High taxes, unreliable healthcare coverage, walking distance to the elementary school. No, we're gonna leave the walking distance issue. We don't care about that. What is? Oh, that's parking. Cars are parked on the streets. We could build a couple of parking lots down here. It might help. So let's see about what we do about parking. What it costs to do parking. I think we're going to need to unlock the parking. I don't think I have parking. I don't have parking areas unlocked. It takes 2 points to unlock. I've got 8 to go in here. Power plants, water treatment plant. I have no idea what it would cost to do a water treatment plant. I have to admit, I don't really want to find out. Recycling centers, college will eventually need. We only got 2,500 people. I think parking on the street is fine. Right now, that might help in this area down in here to have a parking lot in here with some items between the distance between the houses, but we're not that far away. Let's let it go and just let it do its thing. Right. And then down here, I think I want to put anything in here. In fact, I think trees. So what we're going to do here is come down here, bring our forest brush. I want to do wild deciduous. I want to do a mix of teens and elderly trees. Maybe even child trees, do them all. We want to bring the brush strength down to about 50. I'm going to take the brush strength up to 100. I'm just going to bring that down. Basically want to create a buffer zone. There we go. Pretty well planted there. Various different trees. Oh, we want. Okay. Let's continue on down. There we go. And then just simply because I think it looks nice, let's do the same thing here over into this area and just plant the whole area here like this whole corner to be. Okay, push that out. Okay, there we go. Very nice. That is it's a nice looking little area. We'll do other things later. Now, one of the things that we could do, at this up here, wouldn't mind a logging industry. This is not really the place for the logging industry. We need some more housing of all types. If we're going to grow, we can do some more housing. So I'm doing kind of a ring of higher density housing around this right here. So this right here is higher density housing that I have options to. I've got medium density housing. I've got low rent housing. I don't know which is which actually. Looks like those are all the same thing. Now these down here, these are low rent houses here. Oh, I don't know. Okay. Nothing else in the town is very big, and then you got these big old tower right now. We'll live with it. Not exactly what I was hoping for there, but I'll let it go for now. I made that smaller.
That is all for today's video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to hit the like button and leave a comment to let me know what you think. Please subscribe to the channel to be notified when new content is available, and check out the links shown here for more gameplay. Take care.